In this video, we're going to look at the problems in the section 14.2 slides. We're going to start here on page 2, where we're asked to multiply or divide as indicated and express answers in the simplest form. So we start with this first problem, 5/6 times 16/25. We can start by doing some cross cancellation. There's certainly a 5 in both 5 and 25, so we divide each of these by 5. There is a 2 in 6 and a 2 in 16. So we can finish by doing that. In fact, we can, that should have been 3 down here, makes a big difference. Okay, and now we just multiply across for the remainders. 1 times 8 is 8, 3 times 5 is 15, 8/15 is our answer. For this problem, we've got 7/16 divided by 2. We'll rewrite that as 7/16 times 1/2. And again, multiply across to get 7/32. And for this next one, I seem to have missed part of the problem. It's supposed to be 15xy squared over xy cubed times xy quantity cubed over 5x. There we go. So, having done this, we can simplify this by first, well, we can cancel where we can cancel. There's that 3, we can get rid of that. Here's an x, we can get rid of that, and we can get rid of 2 of these y's. So we're left with 3 over y on the left and xy cubed over x on the right. So we wind up with 3 x cubed y cubed over, we had a y here and x there, so that's xy, and now we can cancel an x and a y from the numerator and denominator, and we're left with 3x squared y squared. On the next page, we're given 3 more problems where we're asked to perform the operations and simplify. A little more complicated here, but nothing we can't handle. We start by, at least with the multiplication, the first thing we're going to do is factor. So x squared minus 4x minus 12, that's equal to x plus 2 times x minus 6. This is over 2 times x minus 6. And then that's times x minus 4 over x minus 4 squared. Sorry, that's x plus 2 squared. Okay, now I can cancel an x plus 2. I can cancel an x minus 6. We're left with x minus 4 over 2 times x plus 2. We do the same thing in B. We rewrite this, and this time, in addition to factoring, we're going to change this to a multiplication problem, which means we have to flip this second term. We've flipped this divisor as we are flipping, as we're simplifying. So we get 2y minus 3 times 2y plus 3 over 2y squared, that's not going to change, times, now we look at the denominator here, I've got a 4y times y plus 3 divided by factoring y squared minus 2y minus 15, that's y plus 3 times y minus 5. Now we cancel where we can. We can cancel this y plus 3. We can cancel this y with that y, and we can cancel a 2 here. We're left with 2 times 2y minus 3 times 2y plus 3 over y minus 5. And of course, we could recombine this and make that 4y squared minus 9 again, but we don't have to. Finally, we've got 2x minus 6 over 1 minus x divided by x squared minus 2x minus 3 divided by x squared minus 1. So again, I'll rewrite this as multiplication, and I'll factor as I do that. We've got 2 times x minus 3 here. And in the denominator, we have a negative x minus 1 times x squared minus 1 is x minus 1 times x plus 1 over x squared minus 2x minus 3 is x minus 3 times x plus 1. All right, I cancel where I can. We're left with 2 over negative 1, which is negative 2. Next up. The next page, we are asked to simplify these complex rational expressions. The first step is to rewrite the problem as fractional multiplication. So 4xy over 2x over 5 is 4xy over 1 times 5 over 2x. Now I can cancel the x's there. I can cancel that 2 with one of the 2's and the 4. I'm left with 10, just 10y. Because everything in the denominator that we need to worry about is canceled. Okay, for this next one, we've got x squared minus y squared. So that's x plus y times x minus y over 2x times 3x squared over x minus y. Okay, I can cancel an x. I can cancel an x minus y. I'm left with 3 times x plus y over 2. Finally, we're asked to rationalize the denominator of 1 plus 2 times the square root of 3 divided by 2 minus 5 times the square root of 2 and rationalize the numerator of the same fraction. So to rationalize the denominator, we multiply the numerator and the denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. So that's going to be 2 plus 5 times the square root of 2 over 2 plus the 5 times the square root of 2. That gives us, well, we can FOIL all of this stuff over here. 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 times 5 root 2 is 5 root 2, plus 2 times 2 root 3 is 4 root 3, plus 2 root 3 times 5 root 2 is 10 root 6. Over, and now we're going to make a difference of squares. We've got 4 minus 5 squared, 25, times the square root of 2 squared, which is 2. Okay, so this becomes, we can't combine anything in the numerator. None of it has a common radical part. So this is 2 plus 5 times the square root of 2 plus 4 times the square root of 3 plus 10 times the square root of 6 over 4 minus 50, which is negative 46. So we'll just put a negative out front and put a 46 in the denominator. Next up, we want to rationalize the numerator now of 1 plus 2 root 3 over 2 minus 5 root 2. So now we're going to multiply this by 1 minus 2 root 3 divided by 1 minus 2 root 3. In the numerator, we get 1 times 1. Again, we're multiplying conjugates, so we're going to get a difference of squares. 1 times 1 is 1, minus 2 times 2 is 4, times square root of 3 times square root of 3 is 3. Okay, so that, and then in the denominator, we will have 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times negative 2 root 3 is negative 4 root 3. Negative 5 root 2 times 1 is negative 5 root 2. Negative 5 root 2 times negative 2 root 2 is plus 10 root 6. Okay, so we wind up with 1 minus 12 is negative 11 over, all of this stuff stays, I'm just going to put it in order by the size of the radicand. So that's 2 minus 5 root 2 minus 4 root 3 plus 10 root 6. All right, that's it for this video. If you have any questions, please do get in touch.